Up everybody, quick review of this really, to be quite honest. I've Gliptone. All I spoke to him at the shows, and I spoke to this young kid, and he's the same lad messing about on stand, and he's gone on about his product. I've seen him messing about connolising, stuff like that. Anyhow, I thought, I've had a Bentley in which I've told you I've done some bits and pieces. I think, I don't know if I've shown you much on this Bentley, I did, but anyhow, squared a Bentley, we had a bit of a clout outside, no, you know, a few replacement doors, bits and pieces, electrics were all because one didn't match over and stuff. But anyhow, nailed it anyway, it's done. But the two-seat bases, 100%. Anyhow, I've just connolised them, so they did a match for me. Let's get armrest here. Right, I sent them an armrest, and that was armrest, and this is colour to come up with. And to be honest, it looks like it's pulling in as more or less bang on. Right, so I'm going to do this one, and then I'll add to this video. But so that went off. A young lad called Jack. But they're up Chester way, this company anyway, who I spoke to. It's some valeting company who've obviously expanded the services, which is quite good, because classic car needs stuff like this. Anyhow, so I bought, what is it, off them 500 mils, off them enough for a couple of these bases. Now I've mixed these, they insist on 20% dilute for spraying. They didn't really give any instruction, just say spray. But what I've done, I use my touch-up gun. Now, what I've also done, I've just slanged off my tip, not my cap, my tip, right? And the reason I've done that is, some will think, well, he's a nutter. Well, I think I'm a nutter, but I just wanted an hesitate, I wanted a mist, and I wanted it to spit a bit, that's all. Not mad, but just enough to break so you were hissing, like, right? And that's, that's just so, because what I find when I'm like connolising like this, I like spray. You can put it on with a rag, I suppose. I've done it in the past with a rag, but always better with it like that gun. But like I say, mixed 100 mil, but I'm like just I put my pot on. So 100 mil, 20% water, 120. Bit good mix up. That's enough. Get a coat on. Right, this has had. I've done 4 dusting coats on it now. This is the last one. And I give it 20 minutes between coats. I have a timer, obviously. So I give it 20 minutes between coats. I'll go 15, see what it looks like. Which is usually just satting down, and then I'll go, and sometimes I'll get an extra 5, so it's 20 minutes. So that's a 15 plus a 5, it generally. Sometimes you might have to go in at 15, but it's not red hot today, but it's soaked nice. So I'm just going over. I'm going to just show you the seats, because they are wet now. They're wet. They're not hangers. So done, dusted, and then I'll fetch you back in. So it's when I chuck them in car, and you can see what you think. But same as I say, I don't think what they've done. That was a bit of rubbish camera, wasn't it? Well, here they are sprayed. So they're still a bit shiny. In fact, they're too shiny, and obviously they'll tone in. And this is what I'm matching up to. Now, I don't think we're far out. I know I've got I'm trying to keep plastic on because I don't want to mark it, but we don't look too far off there. When that pulls in, I'm doing pretty good. So what I'll do, I'll build them up, obviously wire them in because they're electric, put them all back together, and then you have a look. So, but I thought you might be bothered. They're easy enough to take off and paint. You can do the same with back. There's no in the cars. If you're doing it, I'm fetching you back in now. It's obviously following day from me connolising these. Now, this is the effect, and you'll probably see from that camera angle, you're getting shadow on colour. Like when you're looking up here, you're just getting one colour, but you're actually getting true effect, and that's because they've been sprayed. It's not because they've been put. I know what people are saying. I know you can put them on, but I know you can pad them on, and all. There's a million ways to do it. But I always find this one's the better. Only drawback I find, if somebody's been in connolising before, you get it like it pulls detail up that good that you'll get a little bit of edge, which I'll show you. I'm going to pop them on bench in a sec, so I'll get them off. But I just thought I'd let you see up there. You know what I'm like with the camera. But let's chuck them on here. And then I'll show you. Right, so let's move on to them now. Colour's lovely. Colour looks bang on. But what I'm saying is, just round some of these edges, I mean, I did give them a clean out because somebody been in with a sponge before, but they will sort the centre out, and then you give them a bit of food and a bit of polish, and they'll look up nice. So I'll leave it at that. You've seen them now. You can see every detail. It's got it going to everywhere. There's no blotchy. It's not sticky and stodgy. Feels absolutely lovely. So, and they'll sit comfy as well. So I'll pull you back in shortly when I've popped them in, and we'll see how we've done for match, but they don't look very far wrong to me, so I'll see you shortly. Fetching you all in again, I'm going to let you have a look at these seats I've connolised. So I was saying about misting them on. They're them. I mean, he might do a bit more work on that bolster. It looks a bit darker here, but it's in, I mean, but if you're looking passenger side, it's a good match. So they're back together. I mean, you have to fasten them to this trim here, and it like bolts underneath, and then you drop that in, duct wiring, mess about. I think this is heated seats, or lumbar thing. I think heated seats are over in the middle here. So, but that's what I'm saying about dusting it. You'll fade into everything. If you just like hammer them with thick coats, it'll become a different colour. But you can see this now. Once it's valeted up, everything will be thing, and a bit of food, they'll be good. So, well, I'll show you over side, and I'm going to show you something else. See what you reckon. What match is good. You know, there's a bit on that bolster over there, but if he wants to mess about with it, I've got a bit spare for him, so he can have a go at it. Or Valeter can, but it were more of these that were a bit probably out of the league, so they're sorted there anyway. But he likes to mess with his cars, this chap. He's actually got Mercedes I'm doing work for. Well, let me show you this. This is the trim that goes here. Because obviously I've had these doors, because I've put 2 doors on this car, sell bits and pieces, stuff like that, and a bit of repair on wing. But that here, if you look here, is velcroed on. So me moving a bit fast for you. See it velcro, so that sticks on with velcro. So when you see these fantastic Bentleys cruising about that you think, wow, look at all that money. Well, that's what you get. So anyhow, if you like this video, give me a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, because there's also it's on it, as you see, and pass a comment, I'll come back to you. So, bit of Bentley reconnolising. Thanks everybody, bye for now.